forward. You're going to roll and traverse, drift across the hill, and then you're going to shift your body weight to a flat base, and open your, close your. Well, I would be right foot forward, so I would close my shoulders slightly and let the board drift round.
What do you do for that? What do you do off a flat base?
You would
move your hips onto your other edge, and then turn your edge.
You always edge before you rotate, even at beginner stand. Edge pressure, pivot.
Edge pressure.
And when do we apply our new edge on a beginner turn?
Last 20%.
As the board's pointing down the hill, basically.
Look at that.
Like down the hill.
I thought you said it was before. So is that kind of what?
I think it is. Is it not before the fall line for our exam though?
And there's a step in between the novice turn as well. So beginner turn, your board will be flat as you go down the hill. A novice turn might be like just coming to point down the hill with a bit more flexion and extension, and then a novice turn, more like of a downhill edge change when your board literally as soon as the nose even starts to point down the hill.
So it's like a step back from. Okay.
Early. And then it's like everyone is slightly more advanced, so the edge changes higher and higher and higher.
Okay.
Because doing an earlier edge change is more complicated. The only switch you're doing novice turns and switch to level 2. So the last turns you do in the quick ride, that's what you're doing. Lots of times. Don't very often fail somebody on those ones. So let's try a few in our natural stance down this steep bit, and then once we go around the corner to Highway 33, I'm going to pair you guys up. I'm going to video you going straight into some switch runs. I'm going to give no time to practice those because I kind of want you guys to be a bit wobbly so you can outwit each other a little bit. So I'll give you a little demo here, do some in your natural stance, then we'll ride round the yeah, like a little drift.
This is novice turn.
Beginner turn.
Or is it different?
The edge changes later.
Quick going onto the edge is a bit smoother compared to beginner.
The bot doesn't go straight up. Come on, Jocelyn.
Yes, so we're going to turn the board to a flat and then
Go on, Iggy. Between us, we could all just ride normally and he won't know. He has a lot of trust in us. Just go, yeah, fucking nailed it, man. Maybe I'm switched. Do you want me to go, Wayne, or you want to go?
I'll go.
Okay. Thanks, man.
side slipping diagonally across the hill, very pivoty, flat face edge change, and then diagonally sliding in the other direction. You guys are like nearly full traverse, quite aggressive edge angle, then nearly every time downhill edge change. I know it's kind of hard when we're doing it on the steeper section, so let's try it around the corner when it's flat. Come and slide over here. I just want to give you another demo. Just really notice like my edge angle and kind of where it's traveling. I'm nearly in a side slip, right? And I've been
Okay, so we really have to be really shit, is basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
We've done really good, but we need to be shitter. Really shit after this skill. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this dude to make up his mind before he's going. Okay, I'm really shit. Here we go. Go across like this and turn. It sounds weird, I'm just trying to be really shit.
It's also like about being like a little bit less dynamic, so like very loose in the lower joints and very, very passive on everything you're doing. It's just about like the bare minimum of everything. I sent over to
okay. Look at that switch carve.
I'm practicing, that's not allowed.
What do you mean I was practicing carving, that doesn't count.
You just said you're practicing switch carving.
Yeah, well we're not doing switch carving on this whole course.
He said we're not doing any switch because he wants us to go straight into it.
Yeah.
If you're carving.
Well, I was just sitting, look, I was just doing my little line. That's like level 3, we're not doing it today, don't worry.
Yeah, but if you can do that, you can do a beginner.
No, I can't. I find it really hard. In my head, I'm like, right, be really shit. Be shit and nervous.
Yeah, I'm like, body rigid, body rigid.
Oh, let's go down there. Hope you're not going switch, Iggy.
It's really bad. It's hard to ride worse. It's like, okay, riding at a lower standard, but being able to like change the tuning of your riding from like expert to beginner, depending on the demonstration you're doing, is kind of a really good instructor. Right? So if you're reliant on having a cranked edge angle all the time and you can't get off it, it shows that that's something that you're like relying on to make your snowboarding better. So actually it's kind of like less technique, right? Because you can't manage your body position as you change edge. So something we can work on. It's fine. And now we've got some better train. I would say for yours, Iggy, they were better, but just start slower. It's quite hard to do like a gentle edge angle when we're going at like a quite quick pace. So like I'd say Kieran was a nice speed, kind of floated around a little bit better. So let's go, because Kieran's kind of got his own video camera there. I'll video Kieran on my phone. Let's do Luke and Josie, Iggy and Wayne. Let's just go to this roller so we can see each other.
No switch, you better come down normal.
Huh?
You better come down normal, no switch. I'm watching.
We're gonna just go straight into this in switch. I have no idea what your level of switchability is. I'm kind of banking on it being a bit janky and weird to start off with, so it'll be nice to talk to each other to give yourselves feedback. Yeah.
Are you ready to switch?
Yeah.
I think my switch is like probably. I should probably make it a little bit more drifty.
Cool.
So I'll try and do that. Right.
Please,
That's
yeah.
what we're looking for.
We're looking for we're looking for detune, very copyable things for someone who's just come out of side.
Can you draw it?
Yeah.
Like?
Yeah, give me a second.
How much slippity slip?
So this is my two legs, the little points of my lug. If you want to come in a bit closer. So I start. I'm drifting. I'm like smearing the snow like this across the hill. I flatten the base. I patiently wait for it to point down the hill. That's when I change my edge. Smear. Flat base. Pivot. Smear. So very not very round turn shape at this point. It's very much of a kind of a zigzag across to an edge change to into another zigzag. Because that's what your students know at this point in time, and they can't do any better.
Cool.
If you give them that demo and they somehow do a downhill edge change from right around the corner, then you give them a big pat on the back and highlight how great they are. But for the most part, they're going to do that for a little bit, and then we kind of build up from there. So we've only got one goofy in the group, right? You can do a couple there. So I'll do the rest in goofy, give you a good demo of what it should look like in switch. I'll video everyone anyway, but whoever goes first, the person waiting here can video them, and then they can go down to the person. You can figure it out, you guys got common sense. We'll just do a few down to the slow side. Let's not take more than 15 minutes to get this done though, so we can go in and have a little bit of a chat about it. As always, look up the hill before you go. It's quite quiet at the moment, but there are some people coming down. Yeah, this is kind of what we get.
No, sorry, I was waving his camera. I thought he was taking a picture.
Let's see what it should look like. I like to start in a side flip because that gives me a good feeling for the edge angle.
Stuff while thinking about all the mobile balance, turning.
Fuck, show me.
This way.
Whoa.